according to the nonprofit Feeding America, more than 37 million Americans were already struggling with hunger before COVID-19 hit. That included 11 million children, and they fear this number will rise substantially in the coming weeks and months. Now organizations like Bread for the World are urging Congress to expand health and humanitarian programs and strengthen that food supply chain. Let's talk to the Director of Strategic Campaigns for Bread for the World, Heather Taylor. Heather, it is so good to have you with us this morning. Thank you for making time for us. I want to look first at what you're dealing with right now. The last couple of months, 2-3 months, have really changed people's needs and how we can meet those needs. What are you witnessing from families who are food insecure right now?
Well, we're seeing the need continue to rise, just as you stated. There are studies that are showing now that the food insecurity rate in American households has doubled since the pandemic began, and childhood hunger has quadrupled. And it stands to gain that it's not going to decrease anytime soon. This is the result of the economic fallout of COVID-19. And we know that the economy is not going to stabilize until potentially 2021. We know, I believe, that CNN has reported nearly 40 million Americans have filed for unemployment. And so it's essential that we make an investment in the SNAP program. Again, that's the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, formerly food stamps, which is the most effective anti-hunger program in America. It's these types of investments that will allow Americans to sustain themselves over the longer term.
So talk to me about SNAP, because talk to me about the logistics of getting people what they need through that program. I mean, do you think it would be effective, for example, if this next stimulus plan, which people are expecting a package, if there was a specific provision to boost SNAP? Is that there?
Absolutely. And specifically, we are asking Congress to boost SNAP, to increase the monthly benefit by 15%. And that would translate into about an additional $25 for each individual, or $100 per household. When individuals become beneficiaries of the program, they receive the benefits electronically. And so it's very systematic. It's one of the quickest ways to get individuals the resources they need to get to grocery stores, and in some states purchase groceries online to reduce their exposure to the virus.
So Heather, real quickly, I was reading on your website that what a lot of people might not realize, one of the real culprits here is the global food shortages in the supply chain. But beyond that, I know that you're not just asking people, obviously, to be aware of what these families and these children are going through, not just to donate, which obviously always is so helpful, but you're in the middle of a letter-writing campaign. What can people at home do to help?
We encourage viewers to go to bread.org/coronavirus and write your member of Congress. They can click right there online. It's very easy to urge members of Congress, and particularly the Senate, to include a provision in the next package to increase SNAP monthly benefit by 15%. This is essential. Yes, we must donate. We must invest in our food banks and charities that are doing a great job. But the reality is that we cannot food bank, so to speak, our way out of a pandemic. We must make systemic, smart, strategic investments.
That is something. We can't food bank ourselves out of a pandemic. Heather Taylor, appreciate all the work you're doing. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Wishing you the best.